There comes a point in your healing journey when you know you're healed. There comes a point when you have been on a healing journey for a while and you have so much inner peace and calm within yourself that you simply can no longer accept the lies, the deceit, the manipulation, the gaslighting, and anything that comes with toxicity or narcissist. You have this vulnerability in you that is actually your strength, and that is your empathy. And even though you're healed, it doesn't prevent you from attracting the toxic people and the narcissist. And the reason being is exactly that vulnerability. They see it as vulnerability, and it's your empathy, your ability to love and be compassionate that they don't have and they can't do. Some of them, they can't. But it is actually your strength. It is your strength if you know how to use it and not be hurt in the process. The time comes when you no longer will accept the lies and the manipulation. And you will know, because you have been in peace for so long, you will know early on, even though these people get attracted to you, you will know very early on how to pick up on the cues and how to pick up on different things that they do, and you will know very early on who they are, even if they're a covert narcissist or someone that is highly skilled at manipulation and also a vulnerable being using that vulnerability to manipulate and deceive you. The last narcissist that showed up in my life was a covert narcissist. And they're very highly skilled and hard to, it's hard to pinpoint, is this a narcissist or not? Because they're shy, they're vulnerable. And it's not a regular overt narcissist, the center of attention that is looking to always be the life of the party and stuff like that. So the reason why I wanted to create this video is because this was the first time in my life, and I have been with narcissists, with toxic people until my awakening journey, where I have been alone for a while, where I can say that there is a glimpse of hope that they may actually change. And of course, it depends. They're all on the spectrum. Some narcissists are potentially able to change, some want to work on themselves, and some are just simply, full-blown narcissists. They will never change and they just don't want to even go there. This time around, I felt like there may be a glimpse of hope. And the reason for this is because even though this narcissist was showing the red flags and showing the very early signs, I was very quiet and I was just observing, and I didn't want to put him into right away into a bracket of, okay, this is a narcissist. But I have done, as you can see in my channel, I talk about narcissists a lot. I have done my fair share of understanding who they are and research and read a lot of books and watched a lot of videos. I know how to pick up on cues, and I know how to pick up on the deceit that they when they try to manipulate you. But I did have feelings for him, and he tried to capitalize on that, and he tried to, as they all do, and believed truly that I would never leave, that I would, and certainly not that fast. I think it took me less than 2 months, and even in those 2 months, we haven't been seeing each other for a while. He was traveling. So it would probably take me much less if we were continuously seeing each other. But he got taken by surprise when we spoke, and I told him that I want to end the relationship and I want to be alone, and that I'm looking for a conscious man who is consciously choosing this, and all of the honest things that I would tell anyone. His face like entirely changed. He was so shocked. It was the last thing he expected for me to say. Because the time when we met before, the last time we met before that, he thought he was in control. He thought that I'm not gonna go, I'm not gonna leave, and he's just now beginning to groom me to be his best supply, so to say, because he realized that I do have some feelings for him. However, feelings for me are not enough. I'm always going to, as an empath, I'm always going to move with love. However, that alone is not what drives me. It's mind and heart coherence. So if your heart is going after something, but your mind is picking up on the red flags, is picking up on the clues and the cues that this is not who he portrays himself to be. And there were many instances where he would say stuff, but the actions would not follow. And that I would pick up on things that he was lying to me about. I would pick up on the things that he was trying to gaslight me about. And you do too. You're an empath. The difference here is not that I'm different than I was 10 years ago. I'm the same empath that I was. The difference here is that now I trust myself. Now I'm acutely aware of the gift that I have. This is a gift. Your intuition and your empathy are a gift. It's not a curse. And my whole life I thought that before I realized who I was, and how I can use this gift to help you, to help others, and to also help myself. And just like you know early on, you know the red flags, you know the times when this person or a narcissist or a toxic person is trying to manipulate you, to lead you astray, to tell you things that are not true, and keep you warm and groom you more and more into somebody who is going to continue to love him and support him or her. That's a classic narcissist. However, when I spoke to this narcissist, the reason why I saw a glimpse of hope is because he broke down, and he really then became this person who started to see himself in a different light, and that he wants to change and he wants to be different, and he understands that what he was doing is not right, and he's creating a bad karma for himself. And I think it's already his life started to fall apart in different ways, with his work, with his family, and I think I was the last piece of that. And that's a glimpse of hope. I mean, this is the first time I can say, okay, there are some narcissists that are willing to and can change. How much? I don't know. My question to you, though, is that doesn't change the fact that I am done. It doesn't change the fact that what I said is true and that I am over with this. But my question to you is also, is this what you want for yourself? To be on a long in a long relationship with someone who may change? There is a possibility, slight possibility, that he or she can change. And you're putting your life, your time, your energy at a huge risk and a huge leap of faith, waiting for someone to be who you want them to be. When you can find a conscious, empathic, and kind person to be with you right now. And for you to live with the narcissist in this constant fear of him or her changing his ways back to what he was or she was, constant fear and anxiety of what he will do, what she will do, walking on eggshells. No, I'm sorry, I'm done. And think about that. Think about, do you want to be done? Are you done? I am. I know I am. I can no longer accept to live in fear and anxiety of what may happen or may not happen. I simply want a kind and loving relationship with the conscious person who is consciously choosing me all the time. And that's it. That's what I wanted to share. I hope this helps, and I'll see you soon.